Getting back to the side. All right. It's underway, so enjoy yourself. Oh, okay. What do we do? They're already on? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, everybody kept telling me. Well, they kept telling me. It's on, so we'll keep it off. Wait, something. Hello, everyone. Is this on? Can you hear me? Oh, hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, everyone. We are starting in 5 minutes.
Mics are really terrible. You have to hold it. You have to almost be eating it,
Okay.
and then it'll.
Hello, everyone. We're going to be starting in 5 minutes, so if you could grab a cocktail and have a seat, that would be great. everyone. We're going to get started. If you could have a seat, please. Can you hear me? Could everybody have a seat, please? We're going to get started. Okay, we're going to get started. Welcome, everyone. Hey, if everybody could have a seat, please. Welcome. How awesome is this that we're all back together after 4 years of not being here in person? How awesome is that? Yeah. Welcome, everyone. For anyone I haven't met, I know a lot of people here, and it's so great to see some people for the first time in person. I'm Terry Witherell. I'm the executive director at First Literacy, and I'm thrilled to be here. 4 years ago, in 2019, I was interviewing for the ED role and was here that night. Sky Kramer, our former ED, was retiring, so I had an opportunity to meet a lot of people before I came on board. And little did we know it would be 4 years before I'd have a chance to welcome you back here. So thank you everyone for being here. We're thrilled to have this group, and we're doing a few things a little differently tonight than we did in 2019. We learned a few things as we all did through COVID, so we'll be talking to you a little bit about that. But first, my job is to welcome you all here and talk about too our winners from the last few years. In 2020, in March of 2020, we as the board got together and said, unfortunately, that in April we would not be able to have our bee. And we thought, oh, maybe we can have it in September of 2020, naively. So, of course, we did not have a bee in 2020. And that year, our sponsors stuck with us. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much for staying with us. You knew that it was more than just about a spelling bee competition, which of course is fun, but more importantly, it's about the adult learners that we support across the state of Massachusetts. A number of you might already know that 1 in 7 adults in Massachusetts lacks basic literacy skills. In Massachusetts, that's an astounding number for a state that's known for its education. And so there are a lot of adults who are looking for resources. We know how to help them, but we don't have enough resources. Only about 10% of those who would like to actually get a better education have the access to it. Of course, childhood education and literacy is important, but the biggest predictor of a child's literacy is their mother's literacy or academic level. So us helping the parents, we're also helping the next generation as well. So thank you for that. And we have on our trophy the last few years winners. In 2020, COVID-19 won. So 2021, we have John Hancock Investments. Yes. And in 2022, Eaton Vance Investment Managers. So we are dying to know who will be here for 2023. And in 2 years, we need to get a new trophy because we've covered all of the panels. So this one will need to be retired and we'll need a new trophy. So we'll see who gets to keep that one. So the only other thing I want to do is thank our host committee. Many of them are here tonight. Lou Maori is our honorary chair, and he could not be with us tonight, but we want to thank Lou. He might be watching. This is our first year of being able to have people watch remotely. That's something we learned over the last couple of years. So if Lou, you are watching, thank you very much for your support. Also, our honorary MC tonight, Josh Binswanger. Josh is on our host committee. He has been with us for so many years. Thank you, Josh. From KPMG, we have both John Capone and Kareem Abdelhay. Thank you. A big thank you to Deb Gould from Newmark. I don't think Deb's here tonight, but thank you to Deb, unless I just haven't seen her. Is Eric Kane from Morgan Stanley here? Hi, Eric. Nice to meet you in person. Thank you so much for your support. And from AST is Geraldine Littman and or Carlos Pinto here. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Carlos. Thank you so much. And of course, Kevin McGovern from Deloitte. Those of you who are from Deloitte, you'll recognize our lightning round was borrowed, the format, from their lightning round that they have at Deloitte every year. So thank you for that. Ryan Murphy is here from UBS. And is Matthew Nichols from Franklin Templeton here? He was saying he might be here. So thank you to Matthew. And I think our other two women could not make it, Irene Sparadakis from BNY Mellon and Rita Wise from MFS. So thank you to our... Oh, and of course, I miss Rob Chesley from Citi. Thank you, Rob. All right, so without further ado, I am going to introduce and ask to come up. We have welcoming us to State Street, who graciously gave us this space and are so generous to us. I'm going to ask Brenda Lyons to come up. She is the Executive Vice President at State Street Corporation. So Brenda, come on up.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all being here tonight. This is my first B, and I'm pretty excited to be here and see what this is all about. I've heard about it over the years, and I'm excited to be here. And I also said to a few people I'd love to be one of the spellers, but I've been told the words are really hard, so maybe I don't really want to be a speller, so we'll see how it goes tonight. But on behalf of all of us at State Street, I would like to welcome you here. And it is great to see everyone in person. The virtual thing is getting old, I think, for all of us. So this is really terrific. State Street's been a longtime sponsor of the Bee, which is an event that continues to have tremendous impact on a sometimes overlooked yet persistent issue facing so many in America, which is adult literacy. More than 43 million adults in the US cannot read or write or do basic math above the third grade level. And that's just an astonishing statistic to go along with some of the Massachusetts statistics. The work we're doing here this evening is so important as it has tremendous potential for impact. We represent so many employers in Massachusetts, and we understand firsthand the challenge many of us face in the war of talent. And so literacy, such a critical component of someone's ability to be engaged at work and within the community. So this is more important than ever. There's a real cost to low literacy, from one's earning potential to recidivism to a child's academic success. And it's estimated that if we can bring adults to even the 6th grade reading level, it would generate an additional 2.2 trillion in annual income to the US. Today, roughly 75% of state incarcerated individuals did not complete high school, and those that participate in correctional education programs are 43% less likely to recidivate than those that do not. So as we look to future generations, the single greatest contributor to a child's future academic success is their mother's ability to read, as you said, Terry. And the data is so overwhelmingly compelling, it's difficult to imagine how we don't take more action now. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your support of the work that's being done by First Literacy. And speaking of celebrating, I do have the distinct pleasure to announce this year's Champion Award winner. First Literacy is grateful for all of the companies and the individuals from those firms that support First Literacy and the B. But they wanted to do a special recognition for those that consistently go above and beyond and have a long history of demonstrated commitment to adult learning. Last year, Lou Maori was awarded the recognition. He was the inaugural award winner, and he took that on behalf of State Street. Thank you again for bestowing this special honor to Lou and to our firm. I know he's really appreciative of it. Jeff Beal presented this award to Lou last year as the chair of First Literacy. And as you know, Jeff has now stepped down as chair. And this year I have the honor of returning the favor that you bestowed to Lou last year. It's my privilege to present the 2023 Champion Award to Jeff Beal.
Thank you, Brenda. Wow, this is really fun to be here and see everybody in person. It's like, do we really have to have a B? We could just like have a cocktail party. It'd be really fun to catch up with everybody who we haven't seen each other in like 3-4 years. So it would be great. But I do need to be my last act as sort of the chair of the board is to thank everybody who's here, and particularly the teams and the corporations and the companies and the nonprofits who come out every year and spell and raise money. And this is the biggest thing we do at First Literacy. And we raise like $250,000 every year. Without the people in this room, we wouldn't do it. And without the money, we wouldn't be doing what we do for our adult learners. So round of applause for all of you, and thank you for coming and doing this. Second thing I wanted to say, and I promise this is going to be pretty brief, is it's really important to thank Terry and her staff. We have a very small staff at First Literacy, and Terry and the team have worked tirelessly to pull this together. And when we started and we said, oh, we're going to do a virtual B, I was like on the call rolling my eyes, like, how the hell is that going to happen? I had no idea. But we did it, and we did it a couple of years in a row. And then this year we're doing this. And I just want a round of applause for Terry and the team. And thirdly, I just wanted to say a special thank you to my friend, Josh Binswanger, who is somewhere here. There he is in the back. Usually, he's probably having a Grey Goose on the rocks. I don't know. Not yet. Not till the end. Okay. And Josh has tirelessly been our MC. He has given so much of his time and his energy and his love of First Literacy. And every year, I always say to Terry, do we have Josh? And it's like, yeah, of course we have Josh. Josh always says, yes, I'll be there. I'll do it. I'm happy to do it. And for those of you who haven't met him, you're in for a real treat because he is a character. He's got a great voice and he's fun as hell. So that will be great. And then the last thing I'll say is there's so many worthwhile charities and nonprofits in the city of Boston and in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And you get inundated with requests to fund this and help that and do this. And the thing I always like to say is at First Literacy and adult literacy, this is something we know how to solve. I can't solve cancer and I can't solve ALS and I can't fix so many things, but I can fix this. If we continue to do spelling bees, raise money, hire more teachers, enhance the programs, enhance the adult literacy training that we give to teachers that the state really just can't do and doesn't do. This is the one problem we can solve. And so I thank you all for your companies, your dollars, your donations, because you're really giving money to something that makes a difference. And we're really going to fix this. And I hope it's in my lifetime, but we need more dollars to get thousands of people off wait lists and getting them into classrooms in East Boston and Somerville and Chicopee and even Nantucket, believe it or not. People who are dying to be English speaking, writing moms and dads who can read to their kids, read a prescription bottle, apply for a job at the local Marriott, and fill out the application. Those are the people we're talking about. So thank you so much. And this is amazing. Thank you.
Picture with you, and
Brenda?
here we have the award. It says the Champion Award presented with grateful appreciation to Jeffrey P. Beal in recognition of generosity and ongoing commitment to the First Literacy Spelling Bee.
Oh,
So,
boy.
yeah.
Thank you. I'll let Brenda hold on. Thank you, Brenda. I'm going to leave that there for now.
Yeah.
Okay. I realized after especially Jeff reminding us why we're all here, and Brenda giving us that important information, that I didn't point out that we have some of our scholarship recipients here in the audience. So could you raise your hand if you're a scholarship recipient? We are thrilled that this year we have 32 scholarship recipients, many of whom are at Bunker Hill Community College, but we have others at other community colleges as well. And so we're thrilled that we have that many scholars this year, and we're continuing our commitment with them throughout their program. So thank you for that. And if you get a chance during our breaks to say hello, I'm sure they'd love, and you will be hearing shortly from one of our scholars. So thank you again for your support of that. So I'm just going to mention briefly that our event is a little different. You might have seen on the program from 2019, the last time we were together. Those of you on Teams know how it's different, because the last couple of years we have recorded each team's spelling, and we had scores and we had a winner. And so we thought we're going to take some of the best of what we learned in the past and showcase for you shortly on the screen our first round. And the fun thing is that you get to hear what people are talking through as a team. And if you saw last year or the year before, it's a lot of fun banter. So many people in the audience, this is like a screening for a movie, because you're all movie stars now. So we have that video of round one, and at the end, we'll have the drum roll, and we have 4 finalists already for the championship round, thanks to round one. So that group will get a chance to just sit back and enjoy while others are competing in the lightning round for that one wild card slot. But shortly we will show that. I do want to say a thank you to Act 3 Creative. They are the ones who put this video together, and they did our remote bee the last 2 years. You all know, if you were recorded, that each team spent an hour, so that's over 20 hours of recordings of the teams, and then about 150 hours of editing, so that it's a 10-minute real gem. So it's a lot of fun. And at the end, like I said, we'll reveal those 4 finalists. And then we're going to talk about our lightning round. We're going to have 2 teams at a time up here. And Deloitte is well familiar with how the lightning round works because it will be brackets, just like with Sweet 16. So I think without further ado, we can show the video. Yes.
Welcome to the 2023 First Literacy Spelling Bee. Our first word is calendar. Calendar.
I agree, Mike.
Yep, I literally just misspelled it the other day.
Do we have to take all 30 seconds? Too bad we can't bank seconds on some words, right?
ENDER. AR. Is it actually AR? Are you serious?
We are wicked smart.
Nailed it. That's the overhead.
Yeah.
Then they'll come out with like onomatopoeia.
Our next word is ballet. Ballet.
These are the confidence boosters.
They're lulling us into a sense that this is going to be easy.
They're lulling us into a false sense of confidence right now.
I remember from last year, the first couple are pretty easy. And
Then they'll come out with like onomatopoeia or something.
We're going to pay for this at the end of the last 3 words. You know.
I know, right?
I know.
Yeah, let's get your confidence up before we shatter it around.
Yeah.
Our next word is liqueur. Liqueur.
Liqueur and liquor the same thing?
But there is a difference between liquor and liquor. Okay, I believe you.
Our next word
I know we're going to go right. All right. It's wrong. It's fine.
Nice.
I know. I was going to put like an E at the end. I'm like, that's not right.
That's what happens.
It doesn't look right.
Our next word in the 2023 Spelling Bee is lackadaisical. Lackadaisical.
All right, what you got? Mayor, what do you got?
I don't have anything.
Is that a capital?
This is what you bring. Okay,
I don't know why I think it's lackadaisical, maybe with
An X.
X.
Or is it lackadaisical? Is there an S in there?
Nope, lackadaisical.
It's like, I don't think that's S there.
Are we going with this one? Are we going with this one? It's 7 seconds. All right, we're going. All right.
But if you guys think you know.
Our next word is kreplach. Kreplach.
I have no idea.
I have no idea on this one. Good luck. I have no idea. Never heard it before.
Yeah, I think Ruslan.
Actually, he probably knows this, don't you? A little bit. Yeah.
But if you guys think you know, I mean, I feel like I should know because I'm Jewish.
I'm half Jewish, but I don't know the spelling.
Otherwise sort of known as matzo balls, but I think I know this one.
I wrote it with a Z, but
Our next word is xenolith. Xenolith.
I don't know if this one's a Z or an X.
I think it's a Z.
I'm wrong about this. That would be embarrassing. I did study. I wouldn't.
And we think it's XENO.
I wrote it with a Z, but seeing the X, it looks right.
I think you're
X
right.
marks the spot.
Maybe like LYTH, but
I'm pretty sure
it doesn't look right to me.
I'm pretty sure stone is LITH.
The next word in the 2023 Spelling Bee is halcyon. Halcyon.
Didn't we sell this?
Sounds familiar. I think we did.
Probably a P in there or something.
W, silent D.
Simple A-N-I-M-U-S.
You think it's M-U-S?
Our next word, animus.
M-U-S.
Animus.
That sounds too easy, right? You know?
Yeah, it does sound too easy.
This one sounds easy.
I know, I'm worried about this one.
Maybe it's too easy. Maybe it sounds too easy.
Simple A-N-I-M-U-S.
You think it's M-U-S or M-O-U-S?
I think it's M-U-S. I'm trusting, feeling my toes. I'm trusting my toes in this one. Animus, that's it.
Yeah.
Our next word is ritidectomy. Ritidectomy.
I don't know if it's a trick question. It's like rhino. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Whereas like this, double T.
Anyone's guess?
We're gonna start with an RH, but I don't know if it's a Y or an I.
What about R-H-I-T-O?
I was going with the RHI because of rhino, like rhinoplasty. Ooh, I like that. Okay. But I could be completely wrong. Right?
The next word in the 2023B is polysemous. Polysemous.
Or is it a CE? It's
No, it's not a C.
no
I don't think
SE.
It's a M E.
SEMOUS, I would say. Polysemous.
That sounds right to me. I think that's what I've seen.
S-E-A. No, take the A out, put an O-U-S. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Everything always looks so weird to me now.
It's not enough time. All the medical work that I've done, it's a very common Latin or Greek, whatever you call it.
Our next word is rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite.
R-H-I-E-E, right? That's literally. I also can't read that.
R-O or R-H-O? Ooh, let's do the H. Let's do the H.
I think R-H-O. I'm thinking of like a rhododendron flower.
Our next word is lamellibranch. Lamellibranch.
Lamel or flamel?
I think L.
Yeah, I think L. And does it end with like a C-H or C?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
Tell me how to spell it.
I feel like I might have seen that word before, maybe, but then I don't know the end because I think maybe
Okay.
D-R-A-N-C-H.
Think it's a C at the end or a K?
I don't
think it's C at the end.
Yeah, I want to say C because K seems like too normal.
Okay. All right. Say it again,
Yeah.
Caroline.
Our next word in the 2023B is gigot. Gigot.
So in French, this is what it looks like. G-I-G-O-T, I think.
That was my guess too, honestly.
Yeah,
Did we do it?
yeah.
That looks too simple.
Like Pinot Grigio, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like G-I-G-O-T.
I was trying to spell it with a J also. It could be. We don't buy French land in my family. We buy like Dollar Tree land.
Our next word is desuetude. Desuetude.
Just right, just right. Yours. But that does not look like anything.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Is that a U or a W?
I think this is one of those things that sounds like it's got a W with no W.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
Jesuitude.
W-I-T-U-D-E. What
I don't know.
Oh, it could be like that. Yes, that's right, Marisa. That's better.
And our final word of the 2023B preliminary round, demurrage. Demurrage.
I think it would just be D-E-M-O-O-R-A-G-E, right? Like as in more?
Yeah. Is it 2 R's, do we think?
Yeah.
A demurrer is 1 R or 2 R's. That's what I can't remember. I think that's the right spelling.
A-G-E, it's gotta be
I think
two
it's
R's.
2 R's.
Okay, that's great.
R-A-G-E.
I love it. I love it.
I'm thinking of the word demur. Like, isn't demur a word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
demur.
All right, let's go with yours.
I'm so excited you're going to be there in person, Jenna.
Me too.
Yeah.
You have any idea? I'm so pumped.
let's give a hand to all of our spellers in the room. You guys are awesome. Yeah. You're all movie stars now. We were going to have 5 finalists from that first round, but the 5th slot was tied by like 8 teams. So we couldn't fit that many on the stage. So we have 4 finalists and 1 wild card slot that will join the other 4. So that's where we're going to go soon. Before we do that, though, we're going to get a chance to hear from Jim Nolan and from one of our scholars and have another thank you. The nice thing is that the 4 finalist teams, they have the chance to relax, sit back, and get ready for the championship round. Will be later in the evening, so they actually get to like keep their energy up. They won't have to do the lightning round. So before we do the lightning round, I'm going to ask Jim Nolan, our board chair, to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Terry. Appreciate that. And thanks again for everybody being here. It's great to be here. Unfortunately, the prior chair took all my comments. So thank you, Jeff. No, I really appreciate that. No, but seriously, I like to, Jeff has been a great leader of First Literacy for many, many years, as you heard, and he's been inspiration for me personally, and I know everybody on the board. So thank you, Jeff, again for your contributions. Thank you. One thing, obviously, Terry and everybody talked about the mission of First Literacy, but just to remind everybody, clearly our mission is really to funding innovation in adult literacy to change lives. And the next segment of this program is, you're going to hear that firsthand. We're going to show a quick video, I think a 2-minute video. You're going to hear from some scholars who have, received some support from First Literacy and other educators within the city that we fund, your contributions and your support. So maybe we could just run that right now and turn to the next step.
Adult learners really want to be there. That's pretty much the most gratifying part.
My name is Sherry Ray.
Hi, my name is Shahzad. I'm from Haiti.
Adult learners really want to be there. That's pretty much the most gratifying part.
My name is Sherry Ray.
Hi, my name is Shahzad. I'm from Haiti.
My name is Deandra Drivis. I'm from Lynn.
My name is Bianca Cornejo.
My name is Ciro Valiente. I am from Venezuela. Yeah, many of the people come to the United States looking for new opportunities or looking for the American dream. I came here looking for a place to stay alive.
My reason for coming is I got married and my husband was living here.
It was really challenging for me because I didn't speak any English before I came.
I dropped out of school at a young age. I realized that what am I going to do with my future?
I never felt confident about my English, so the idea to return to the school always was like annoying because why if you don't feel confident speaking one language, you don't feel confident studying in that language neither.
My husband was not really big into me going to school, and he made it plain that I need to choose between school and him. So I chose education.
I'm in college now, getting my associate's degree for health science.
First Literacy gave me the support to improve, to get a better life, to get a new job, and develop my professional career.
I couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you.
Thank you, First Literacy.
Muchas gracias, ha sido un verdadero placer.
Muchas gracias, First Literacy.
Thank you to First Literacy for your help. Moi, je voulais dire First Literacy merci parce que
that says it all right there. I've seen that a few times, and I tell you, I get choked up every time I see it. But it's also the fuel that gives the board and everybody associated with First Literacy the passion to continue to do this. And when I mentioned the board, and of course Terry, our executive director, who pulls it all together, we have a great board. We have committed board members. This is 100% volunteer board, and I tell you, the passion they bring. We meet 6-7 times a year. Just congratulations to the board and thank them, please. And with that, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce the next scholar who's going to speak, Julia DePierre. Julia has been an annual scholarship recipient since 2019. She graduated in May from North Shore Community College with her associate's degree in applied sciences, and with a major in vet tech. Julia is planning to attend UMass in Boston in the fall to obtain a bachelor's degree and then continued on to get her degree in veterinary medicine. She's a star. She's a star. She's a rising star. I'm so proud of her. Let me turn it over to Julia.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out. So my name is Julie Dupree. I'm a first literacy scholar and I'm a graduate from an adult learning program. I was born and raised in East Boston. I've lived here all my life. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about my learning journey. Mine wasn't like most in East Boston, in the East Boston area, mostly because my first time in a structured classroom was when I was about 20 years old or so, in my GED prep class in East Boston Harborside Community School. I had what most would call an unconventional childhood. I wasn't able to go to school like the other kids my age or experience the world quite the same way as they did. And because of this, any opportunity I could to learn was a gift to me. So when I was presented with the opportunity to get my GED, I was eager to try, and I loved it. I loved learning and gaining new understanding of things that I couldn't, that I wasn't exposed to before. And because of that, I have always viewed education as a privilege, because it truly is something not to take for granted. Let's see there we go. When I finished my GED program, one of my counselors at the school told me about first literacy. He knew about my aspirations to get into the field working with animals, and he showed me a lot of great colleges and options. And he also encouraged me to apply for the First Literacy Scholarship, which gives adult learners the opportunity to get a scholarship to go towards their tuition for college. One of the great things about First Literacy is that they support these adult learning programs like the one I was in, which help adult learners get back on track with their education. Unfortunately, I'm not alone with my struggles to catch up on my education. Many people in Massachusetts don't graduate high school or don't have access to resources to help them achieve their educational goals. Many people don't know free resources like this exist and are funded by foundations like First Literacy. They help not only people who are here or from here, but also people whose first languages are not English, and others to help them readjust to structured learning environments that they may have been away from for a long time. These reasons are why foundations like First Literacy are so important to our community in supporting people like me and others who fell through the cracks of our educational system. With First Literacy's help, I gained confidence in my ability to succeed in my educational journey, knowing there was resources and people available to help me and support me if needed. Since then, I've achieved a great deal and come a long way. I graduated, like they said, from North Shore Community College and received my associate's degree in veterinary technology. I took my veterinary technician national examination, which is something you take after you can graduate from an accredited program like I did. So I'm a certified veterinary technician now, working in a veterinary clinic today in Melrose. I am still in school and I'm planning on transferring to UMass Boston in the fall semester. And I am planning on majoring in biology and receiving my bachelor's degree in biology. Then it keeps going. And then eventually after I get my degree in biology, I plan on applying for veterinary schools across the country, hopefully to get into one of those. I just wanted to leave everybody with one like little final note. Whether it be in your own family or someone you care about, no matter how harsh any circumstances may be, they can always be overcome with the right drive, determination, and hope. And of course, and especially with the right people there to support you. Thank you.
That's why we do what we do. Thanks to Julia and the other scholars who are here who inspire us all the time. I would not be the executive director if I didn't at least once ask people if they'd like to give again. To do so, as those people at home can give through our website, and then you'll see on our screens or on our tables we have QR codes, and also Miles. Is Miles here? There he is. Oh, different Miles. That Miles. He has our square, if anyone would like to give by square tonight. So we have a very ambitious goal tonight of $270,000. And we raised that exceedingly from last year. So we are getting closer. So we would love to make it to that $270,000. So thank you for anything you can do. And of course, thank you again to our sponsors who keep being listed up here. And of course, you know who you are. I already thanked Act 3 for creating that wonderful first round video. We also want to thank Chris Puccino, who is here. Chris is over there. He created the Play at Home app. So thank you, Chris, for that. And thank you to they're in the other room or have been around. The State Street IT have done an amazing job trying to put all these screens together with Julie's help from First Literacy. And on with a more sober note, just for a moment, we'd really like to remember Karen Morrissey. Karen passed recently. She was a long-standing board member and a big supporter of First Literacy. And the scholars in this room benefited from Karen's legacy and from her support of this work. She was really passionate about it. So we just want to remember Karen in our thoughts and prayers and her family. And without further ado, I'm going to welcome up Josh Binswanger, who is going to say hello and lead us into the next round of our event.
Thank you. Wow. How the hell are you? It's been 4 years. This is amazing. It is so nice to be in a room reading words to people as opposed to being in a room alone, reading words to yourself. It's just kind of strange and different. So thank you all for coming out on this Thursday. How many are participating for the first time? Fantastic. How many of you are returning competitors? Fantastic. All right. The only reason I am here is because my last name was somewhat difficult to pronounce. You would think in a day and age with people with names like Miklashevsky and Brzezinski that Binswanger wouldn't be that hard, but I take a certain amount of pride that I'm misintroduced more often than colleagues in broadcasting, Jim Bishtinger, Joe Burwanger. I was introduced once to a college audience as John Bongwater, but my favorite story, true story, at the State House on Beacon Hill, then Governor Weld, Senators Kerry and Kennedy are there, and a lady in her 80s introduced me as Jack Bangschlanger. So, we get a chance to hang out later. Feel free to call me Jack, because apparently it works. This is what we're here. Listen, this tonight's a celebration. Please don't forget that. It's a competition and a little bit of an exhibition, so please no wagering. But is also a celebration of literacy, a celebration of learning, a celebration of life. So enjoy yourselves. And there are many ways to celebrate. Frank Sinatra said he felt sorry for people that don't drink because when they get up in the morning, it's the best they're going to feel all day. Audrey Hepburn said to drink is human, but to drink coffee is divine. So whatever you choose to imbibe, please do so with gusto. And again, thank you all for coming here tonight. Now, for first timers and for regulars, there's a little bit of a change. This is less of a swarm and more of a scrum, okay? So here's how this first round is going to work. We're going to bring up 2 teams at a time, okay? Team members can collaborate on the spelling of the words as they always do. Each team will have 30 seconds to write their word on their whiteboard and hold it up for our judges. Please, let's give it up for our judges over here at the table. Peter Chipman and Steve Klindler, both from American Heritage. Very nice to have you with us. They are the final arbiters. Do not piss them off. This could go 6 ways from Sunday, so be careful. You'll have 30 seconds. If everybody is still in the round after the first 2 words, it becomes a speed round, meaning the first team to hold up their sign the fastest with the correct spelling moves on. Little pressure, little different. The bar is open, just in case someone needs a little extra courage before we start. Any questions? To get the general sense, we can review these rules if anybody needs to once they get up, all right? So we will begin with our first 2 teams. And our first participants in this first B scrum, as it were. If I could turn the page, hang on 1 second. From Communities United, sponsored by American Moving and Storage, Danielle Coles, Ora Hill, and Susan Waldman. And competing against them at table 2 from UBS, Joel Dizon, Matthew Littlefield, and Kelly Sabella. We're just getting started.
Oh.
Is it just 2? Are we missing a third player?
So is it just? Yes.
All right, so are these 2 or 3, and that's
Yes.
just 2 players?
Yep.
And do I have 2 of the names correct?
You get the 2. Oh.
Matt and Kelly. Okay. Oh, what's it? Ryan Murphy is sitting in for Matt Littlefield. Okay. All right, for those of you who are playing the home game, we have a substitution. Ryan Murphy is sitting in on the UBS team. And for those of the Jewish persuasion, Elijah is their 3rd member. He's not really here, but he's here in spirit. So here we go. All right. Are you ready? Do you have your pens ready? Our first word in this scrum is subvention. Subvention. Provision of help, aid, or support, an endowment, or a subsidy. With your support, First Literacy can provide more subvention to deserving scholars. The word is subvention. We good? Okay, signs up. Everybody's good. Everybody moving forward. For those playing at home, subvention, subvention. Our next word, norovirus. Sorry. Norovirus. Any of a genus of calcaviruses, formerly called Norwalk viruses, that can cause acute gastroenteritis. I thought I had COVID, but then I learned it was actually norovirus. Both teams are correct. Norovirus, Norovirus. Our third word will be a speed word, meaning as soon as you can get it on the board and hold it up for the judges, the first team to hold up their board with the correct answer will move forward. Are we ready? Are we set? The word is gnaw. Gnaw, to bite, chew on, or erode with teeth. I bought my new dog a chew toy for him to gnaw on. Who was first? UBS? UBS. UBS will move forward. Thank you both. Our best to our first 2 teams.
Guys.
Congratulations. Nice job. Our next 2 teams. Brookline Bank. Jonathan Michael Broderick, Ruslan Gabramoff, and Michelle Ronke. And from City, Taylor Ingerman, Remy Leonard, and Madeline Werner. Is this Mikey?
It's pretty soft. I know, it seems that way, but it works.
Okay, because I can get a stick, I can hold it. That works too.
Is City here? Anyone from City? Going once. No one from City is here? Jim Nolan, you're not going to try to spell? Rob Chesley, you want to go spell? Come on, come spell. Come on, come spell. Otherwise, you lose. Come on.
Let's get our board chair out. Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's get our board chair up
go.
here.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Great.
And, yeah,
Perfect.
our host committee member.
There we go.
Yes. All right.
There we go. I got 3. Excellent. Yeah, okay. No, judges. James Keenan. Substituting for the city team, Jim Nolan, Rob Chesley, and James Keenan. Are we ready? Teams, are we ready? Like the color coordination on the hats on the left side. Very well done. Our first word in this scrum, hydraulic. Hydraulic. Of, involving, moved by, or operated by a fluid, especially water, under pressure. I got a flat tire, so I used a hydraulic jack to lift up my car and change the tire. The word is hydraulic. Hydraulic. Both are incorrect. Both are incorrect. So they're both wrong. They're incorrect as well. Both teams are incorrect. Next word? Okay.
No, they're both incorrect. So
They both stay, so we move on to our next word. Here, let me borrow that mic. Our next word, is this better? Can you hear me now? Yeah, much better. Okay. Our next word is yeanling. Yeanling. The young of a sheep or goat, a lamb or a kid. The shepherd herded the yeanling back to the barn. The word is yeanling. Yeanling. Don't confuse it with the beer from Pennsylvania. It's not Youngling, it's Yeanling. Nope. Very nice. Both wrong. They're both wrong. Okay. We move on. Yeah, here we go. So in this round, whoever gets their board up first with the correct spelling moves forward. Are we ready? Are you familiar with the film Bull Durham? Okay. The word is lingerie. Lingerie. Women's undergarments or sleepwear, especially when designed to be visually or sexually alluring. Duke Lelouch wore lingerie to improve his pitching, and the answer is yes. They got it right. But moving forward is Brookline Bank. Thank you both. Our next round. Thank you. Nicely done on this one. Our next two teams in round 3, Boston Debate League, sponsored by the Crimson Lion Foundation, Ranner Fogus, Sarah Maper, and Marissa Suskat. Competing against the 1099Bs, Donnie Corntz, Emma Battistelli, and Evan McParland. Okay. Are we ready? You ready? Okay. Your first word in this round is vaporizer. Vaporizer, a device used to produce a vapor from a substance. I thought buying a vaporizer would defeat my head cold. The word is vaporizer. Both are correct. Congratulations. Are you ready? Our next word is calamine. Calamine, A pink, odorless, tasteless powder of zinc oxide with a small amount of ferric oxide dissolved in mineral oils and used in skin lotions. To treat my sunburn, I applied calamine lotion to my skin. Calamine. They're both correct. Okay. First team to get their board up with the correct spelling will move forward. Are you ready? The word is laparoscopy. Laparoscopy, a surgical procedure involving the insertion of a scope through the abdominal wall for the purpose of viewing or performing minor surgery in the abdominal cavity. I had to fast for 12 hours before my laparoscopy. They're both wrong. So you'll stay where you are, we move forward. Yes, they keep going. Are you ready? Your word is ascend. Ascend, to go or move upward. Which first literacy team will ascend to the championship? And winners are Boston Debate League. Will be moving on to the next round. Congratulations. Our next two teams, K&L Gates, John Hancock, Amy Proctor, Callista Gray, and John O'Laughlin. And the First Literacy Associate Board, Jenna Klein, Mayor Mehta, and Caroline Sumner. Not if it's not on. It's not on. Okay. I don't think so. Okay. Are we ready? Are we psyched? Your first word in this scrum is guerrilla, a member of an irregular, usually indigenous military or paramilitary force operating in small bands in occupied territory to harass and undermine the enemy. Guerrilla warfare was used effectively by patriots during the Revolutionary War. The word is guerrilla. Time. Can we have your boards, please? One hour is acceptable and 2 hours are acceptable. So both teams are correct and both teams move forward. Okay. Are you ready for your second word? Your second word is confidential. Confidential, done or communicated in confidence or secret. One needs a top secret clearance in order to read the confidential documents. The word is confidential. Both teams are correct. So we go to our third word. Shh. Thank you. It's like being at the US Open. Quiet, please. Okay, third word. First team to get their sign up and correctly spelled will move on to the next round. Your word is blasphemous. Blasphemous. Committing or tending to commit blasphemy. Expressing blasphemous thoughts might get you kicked out of Sunday school. Oh, and our winner, Bingo Bango. Congratulations. John Hancock will be moving on to the next round. Congratulations. Looking for our next two teams to participate. K&L Gates, Lindsay Bishop, Robert Sparks, Ryan Tosi, and Razia's Ray of Hope, sponsored by Patty Quigley, Andrea Alberto, Rachel Crosby, and Kayla Nacone. Are you ready? You want a few minutes to compose yourself? We have time. Okay. Well, then we'll withdraw the question. No problem. Okay. Your first word in this round is inefficient. Inefficient. Not producing the intended result. Ineffective. Wasteful of time, energy, or materials. Carrying everything by hand is inefficient when you have a box. The word is inefficient. Both are correct. Congratulations. You ready for our next word? The next word is coercion. Coercion, the act or practice of coercing. The TV series Law and Order taught me that coercion will quickly get a confession thrown out of court. The word is coercion. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Raciest Ray of Hope, sponsored by Patty Quigley. Congratulations. Moving on to the next round. Well done.
Defying every odd and expectation. Here we go.
Our next two teams, AST, David Barker, Mike Beafor, and Geraldine Lipman, and Deloitte, Srijat Chakravorty, Noah Khan, and Ananya Vasudev. Did I get that right? I did. Yes. Are you ready? Your first word in this round is linear. Linear, of, relating to, or resembling a line. Straight. My boss did not like the pie chart I made and asked for something linear. The word is linear. Both good. Congratulations. Your next word. Nicely. Oh, mic drop. Very good. Asymmetric. Asymmetric, having no balance or symmetry. An asymmetric design for a bridge is probably not a good idea. The word is asymmetric. Oh, well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward, the team from Deloitte for the next round. Congratulations. Our next two teams from BNY Mellon, Edward Humphreys, Garrett Lynch, and Sandra Ricardo. And from MMS Investments, Tim Henderson, Jake Lincoln, and Jacob Nelson. Are we ready? Are we set? Shh. The first word in this round is masquerade. Masquerade, a costume party at which masks are worn, a masked ball. Larry bought a mask for the Mardi Gras masquerade. The word is masquerade. Both good. Congratulations. Our next word is bereave. Bereave, to take a loved one from a person, especially by death. Death will bereave us of our loved ones. The word is bereave. Both are correct. Congratulations. All right, so once again, this next word, whoever can spell it the fastest and hold their sign up with a correct spelling will move on. Are we ready? The word is lieutenant. Lieutenant, a commissioned rank in the U.S. Navy or Coast Guard that is above lieutenant junior grade and below lieutenant commander. After years of hard work, the sailor was finally promoted to lieutenant. The word is lieutenant. And our winners, to the left, from BNY Mellon. Moving on to the next round. Now we have another team that has no one to compete against, so they're going to move on to round 2. All right, so who do we have, Terry? Who's up against him? Yeah.
Okay, so we are starting our, it's working? Oh, we are starting our next round. So could UBS and Brookline Bank come back up, please?
I just got to focus. Hang on. It's not working. Are we ready? Okay. Your first word in this round needs to be changed because I have to turn the page. There we go. Moratorium. Moratorium. A lawful suspension of the payment of certain debts during a period of financial or civil distress. A suspension of an ongoing or planned activity. The student loan repayment moratorium has been extended until June 30th. The word is moratorium. Both are correct. Congratulations. We keep going. Are you ready? Your next word is genre. Genre, a category of artistic composition as in music or literature marked by a distinctive style, form, or content. They are both correct. Once again, the first team to hold up their word correctly spelled will move on to the next round. Are we ready? The word is stalemate. Stalemate, a situation in which further action is blocked, a deadlock. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward. UBS. The team of 2 from UBS. Congratulations. The hats are awesome, by the way.
Could we please have Boston Debate League and John Hancock up here, please?
They have the microphone at max. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh. Are we ready? Your first word in this round is arrogant. Arrogant, having or displaying excessive pride in oneself or an excessive sense of self-importance. The haughty lecturer was chastised for being arrogant. Both are correct. Congratulations. Are you ready? Your next word, reincarnate. Reincarnate, to be reborn in another body. It is believed that when a Dalai Lama dies, his spirit will reincarnate in the body of his successor. Reincarnate. Both are correct. Congratulations. Once again, the team that could hold up their sign correctly and quickly will move forward. Your next word is acquisition. Acquisition, the act of acquiring. The recent acquisition of the small tech company was a major success. Acquisition. BNY Mellon moves forward. Congratulations.
Could we please have Razia's Ray of Hope and Deloitte up here, please?
Ladies, are we ready? Thank you. The first word in this round is pugilism. Pugilism, the skill, practice, and sport of fighting with fists, boxing. Muhammad Ali, Rocky Marciano, and Mike Tyson are all well known in the world of pugilism. The word is pugilism. You're both correct. Are you ready for your next word? Your next word is euphemism. Euphemism, a mild, indirect, or vague term for one that is considered harsh, blunt, or offensive. Sharp as a marble is a good euphemism for somebody who's not that bright. The word is euphemism. There is a bell. A winner. Congratulations. Go forward. Deloitte will move forward to the next round.
Could I please have BNY and Boston Adult Ed Committee up here, please? That's you guys.
Are you ready? Your first word is miniature. Miniature, a copy or model that represents or reproduces something in a greatly reduced size. The antique dealer collects miniature figurines. The word is miniature. Both correct. Congratulations. Sticking with the world of antiquing, the next word is appraise. Appraise, to estimate the value or price of, as in to appraise a diamond, to appraise real estate. I went to the dealership to have him appraise my car. The word is appraise. Both are correct. Congratulations. Once again, speed and accuracy are the two components in this last word, potentially. Are you ready? The word is operable. Operable, being such that use or operation is possible. And we have a winner by seconds, mere seconds. Well done. The folks on the left.
Over there?
Yeah.
That's BNY. Moving forward.
I don't know.
Okay, we have one more round to find out who our wild card winner is. So, or I'm sorry, to compete in the final round. Could we have UBS and Deloitte back up here, please?
The duo. That's We're down to 2 against 3. UBS versus Deloitte. A cage match people have waited years to happen, and now it happens here at State Street on a random Thursday night in March of 2023. Are we ready? Are we psyched? Your first word in this round is wallow. Wallow, to roll the body about or lie relaxed in water or mud. I saw the pig happily wallow in his own filth. Wow. The word is wallow. Both correct. Congratulations. Are you ready for your next word? Your next word is wharf. Wharf, a pier where ships or boats are tied up and loaded or unloaded. I asked the fishermen for directions to the wharf. The word is wharf. Both correct. Okay, here we go. Speed and accuracy are the two key components here. Your next word is quartz. Quartz, a hard mineral composed of silica found worldwide in many types of rocks. And a winner from UPS, the duo. Moving on to the championship round. Congratulations to all teams.
We're not done yet. John Hancock and BNY, could you please come back up?
Wait. So wait, we have a couple more rounds to go here. So the winner here has to play. Yeah. Are we ready? Your first word in this round is tibia. Tibia, the inner and larger of the two bones of the lower human leg extending from the knee to the ankle. The skier broke her tibia when the binding failed to release. The word is tibia, both correct. And we move on. Your next word is paraphrase. A restatement of a text or passage in another form or other words, often to clarify meaning. Would you like me to read the full report or just a paraphrase of it? Both correct. Congratulations. Speed and accuracy. Here we go. Your word is Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, an early movie theater charging an admission price of 5 cents. BNY ruptured their Nickelodeon when they got excited after winning the round. Okay. Congratulations. All right.
Bring back up UBS. All right, this is it. Can UBS come back, please?
You guys are getting a workout tonight. There's no question. You're getting a full workout tonight. UBS versus BNY. Here we go. Give everyone a moment to settle. What's the over-under on DraftKings? Anybody? No? Okay. Are you ready? Your first word in this round is demure. Demure, modest and reserved in manner or behavior. His demure behavior hid the fact that he was an extrovert. The word is demure. Both are correct. You can feel the tension at the BNY table. Please have drinks standing by in case this goes horribly wrong. All right. Your next word. Are you ready? Your word is zombie. Zombie, in voodoo belief and popular folklore, a corpse that has been reanimated, especially by means of a supernatural power or spell. Both good. Both moving on. Okay. This is for all the marbles. This is to advance to the championship round. Speed and accuracy. Your word is pillage. Pillage, to rob of goods by force, especially in time of war. That's a tie. Are they both spelled correct? No. It's an umlaut.
They were simultaneous. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, we go again. This might help with your penmanship. Are you ready? The word is tactile. Tactile, relating to or involving or perceptible to the sense of touch. And ladies and gentlemen, UBS, the duo from UBS will move on to the championship round.
Congratulations, all our spellers. Great job. UBS, don't go anywhere. You're playing in our championship round. Could we please have Liberty Mutual, KPMG, Morgan Stanley, and State Street Eaton Vance up here? Oh, I'm sorry. You got the idea.
I need the names of the UBS players.
From UBS.
Yeah.
Kelly Sabella and
Yeah.
Ryan.
Ryan, got it. Okay. Everybody set?
This is different. with
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
rules.
Yeah, we'll go through.
Yeah. I did better than we thought.
State Street. We have our car, we have flags for UBS. Flags for UBS. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our championship teams for the championship round. From KPMG, Robin Crespo, Andrew Prunier, and Marta Van Ranst. From Liberty Mutual, Mary Pat Cormier, Courtney Evanchuk, and Nancy Keating. From Morgan Stanley, Eaton Vance, Kate Johnson, David Zegas, Miles Ferguson.
Should we get two replacements?
Who are they?
I'll do it.
From State Street, we have Laura Norwood, Corey Groves, and our own Brenda filling in.
And last but certainly not least, the duo from UBS. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ryan Murphy and Kelly Sabella. So this round is slightly different than the previous round. There is more time. We can relax a little bit as we participate in this particular round. Each team, 3 members. The pronouncer will give the word and a definition in the sentence. Repeat the word again. You can ask to have the word repeated. I'll be happy to do so. You will then hold up your signs when you're ready with your answer. If your answer is incorrect, you will remove 1 flag and put it down on your table. Once both flags are gone, sadly, so are you. But you can stay at your table. I hope you have a beverage. We can get some for you. Please stay at your tables when we're done. And if the word is misspelled by all teams, the word doesn't count, and we move on. Just as if the word is all spelled correctly, it counts, and we move on. Yes. And if everyone misspells a word, all the flags stay up. Yes, sir.
It's hard to hear with the peanut gallery.
With the peanut gallery, please stop eating peanuts. Is it better if I shout or is it better if I use this? How's that? Can you hear me now? Okay. With the owner of the white Impala, please stop. Are we ready? Your first word in the 2023 First Literacy Championship is neonate. Neonate. A newborn infant, especially one less than 4 weeks old. The nurses kept a watchful eye over each neonate. The word is neonate. Take your time. The judges are over here. The judges can stand up if they'd like.
Yes, we are all good.
Everybody is correct, and we move forward. Congratulations. Are you ready for your next word? Your next word is lycanthrope. Lycanthrope. A werewolf. The assumption of the form and characteristics of a wolf held to be possible by witchcraft or magic. I wonder why they decided to call the show Teen Wolf instead of Teen Lycanthrope. The word is lycanthrope. 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 Signs up for the judges, please. One flag down for those incorrect answers. Our next word. Our next word is hartebeest. Hartebeest. Any of various large African antelopes having a tan or reddish brown coat, a long narrow head, and ringed outward curving horns. A red hartebeest can live without water as long as it can get moisture from food. It can also run 40 miles an hour. The word is hartebeest. Hartebeest. Signs up for the judges, please. The word is hartebeest.
Correct. Incorrect. Incorrect. Correct. Incorrect.
Ladies and gentlemen, is this our... Oh, wait. So how many flags do we have left? Okay, so we still have one team in the back with one flag. Is that correct? Okay. And we're down to 2. Here's your next word in this championship round. Prescriptivism. Prescriptivism. The support or promotion of prescriptive grammar. The English teacher was a fan of prescriptivism. The word is prescriptivism. I wish I could.
That's correct.
Both are correct. Congratulations. Our next word, ceilometer. Ceilometer, a photoelectric instrument for ascertaining cloud heights. Airports and mad scientists both consider the ceilometer to be an invaluable resource at their disposal, both for flying planes and world domination. The word is ceilometer. Ceilometer.
Both incorrect.
Both incorrect, so we move on to our next word.
Correct spelling is C-E-I-L-O-M-E.
Ceilometer, ceilometer. Okay. Our next word, phaeton. Phaeton, a light four-wheeled open carriage usually drawn by a pair of horses. Can you picture a horse-drawn phaeton stuck bumper to bumper on Com Ave? The amount of antiquated swearing would be prolific. The word is phaeton. Phaeton. Both are correct. Congratulations. Are you ready? Your next word in the championship round, symptomatology. Symptomatology, the medical science of symptoms. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to go to the symptomatology department at Mass General. Symptomatology.
What is the letter? Spell that out loud. Right, that is incorrect. You were correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champions for 2023. Okay. Wow, Jeff Beal's magic continues to run here. It's unbelievable. Morgan Stanley, Eaton Vance are our winners for this year's 2023 Spelling Bee. Congratulations. Drinks are coming. And I believe a prize trophy is coming your way as well. Terry is checking with the officials to make sure that everybody's parking's been validated and that nothing's been stolen. Rocking the gingham tonight. It's really special. It's just great. What were you ready to present? Oh, you're checking to see who the remote spellers are. Yes, we have people who are spelling remotely tonight, as we all have done for the last 4 years, right? It's a pleasure to have everybody back here. And again, thank you all very much for coming out on this Thursday night. Special congratulations to our champions. Congratulations to all 5 of our competing teams. Very well done.
Let's hear it for Josh Binswanger. Woo-hoo! We have a winner at home who wins this adorable stuffed bee. ahill626 at yahoo.com. So congratulations. Is that somebody here? Oh, you're here. She's here in the audience. All right. Woohoo! There you go. All right. And we'll have Jim present the trophy to our team.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, careful, I might fall off.
Congratulations, Morgan Stanley. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I just have a number of thank yous to make. We already heard how wonderful our board is, so I just want to give a round of applause again to First Literacy's board. They are a great group to work with. Let's hear it for our board. Okay. Let's hear it again for our sponsors. All of you are here today, and those who couldn't make it. Thank you so much. I'd like to especially thank those who hosted us here tonight at State Street, Lou, Brenda, Corey, Laura, Lynn, and Denise, and of course our IT team. Thank you so much. And Jeff had referenced what a great team we have at First Literacy. We really are small but mighty. We have 3.6 FTE on our team. So a lot of work for that small of a team. So I want to give us some special thank yous. We have a lot of interns who work with us as well. So first I want to recognize Miles for doing all of the definitions and sentences for the lightning round as well as the championship round. So let's hear it for Miles for that. I want to recognize Julie Slack standing there in the back. Julie did all of this stuff up here, all of the marketing and all of the at home as well. Is Brian in the room? Brian McCormick? Is Brian here? There he is. Brian is our program director. So He oversees all of the different programs, the scholars, our small grants, our workshops. So thank you, Brian, and thanks for your support tonight. We have Paula Dinser. Paula, way there in the back. Paula is retiring in June, so we especially want to thank Paula for her years of service at First Literacy. She has been here for 6 years? 6, yes, already 6 years. So thank you to Paula. We have Megan. Is Megan here? Megan Shea, there she is. Megan's our intern. She does all our writing. I want to say a special thank you to Amy Letney. Amy right there. Amy is our development director, and Amy did all of this, you know, on a part-time schedule. That is pretty impressive. So Amy, thank you so much. You did an amazing job. So did I forget anyone? Did I forget anyone? Oh, Adriana, of course, is here tonight. Yes. So Adriana is one of our scholar recipients as well as on staff at First Literacy. So thank you to everyone. I'm going to hand this over to Jim in case he has any last comments. And of course, thank you to those watching at home. Please give. We're getting close to our goal. Thank you again. Oh, and this is the time for the, the bar to continue to be open for a little while, and you can all enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Terry. How about a round of applause for Terry, who makes it all happen? Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to be brief. I'm holding up the hashtag here, right? A little more donations would be nice. Just got to put a plug for that. But seriously, thank you all. Want to keep this short. Have another cocktail or beer. Enjoy yourself. And again, thank you for your support. Have a great night. Thank you. Buddy. Second.